We're having a look at our little Blackout. We're having a look at the upgrades. There's a few minor modifications that we've made to it. Now, the first one is these props. So what I've done is I've found that at the Blackout website, which is minih.com, they have these 6x4.5s, and they're a HQ prop. So if you have a look at, there's the 5 and there's the 6, so we're going to be flying with the 6s, and the 5s will go. So come in orange, and they also come in green, and of course your favourite black. So going to be flying different colours there. To be able to put the 6-inch props on the Blackout, you have to get the extendable arms. So bought a set of extendable arms, and as you can see, they're a fair bit longer, to allow it to come out to make it a little bit more stable, and that's why I've done it. The Blackout, I find, with my flying technique, is a little bit small and a little bit too slippery, I guess is a good way to describe it. So yeah, so gone for the bigger arms and the bigger props. So hopefully we'll be able to zoom around and not go as silly. Now we've got the on-screen display here, and we've got our camera up front, and we've got the Bluetooth, and we're flying with the NAS32. What I've done is I've put the FPV transmitter down underneath where it was mounted on the top before, and that'll allow me to put my new little FreeSky 6-channel. And now this is a 4-channel. You can run it in CPPM mode, which I've got here, which is just one wire hooked up to it, and you can have up to 8 channels. They recommend 6. I'm only going to use the 4 main ones and 1 auxiliary, which will be, and that'll sit on the top there with those little ears up there. And we've also got one of these little step up and step down voltage regulators. And so what that does, you can run down to 5 or up to 18 volts, and it'll just step it down into 12 volts. So here's the little unit here, and it's a 2096, and all it is pretty basic. You've got a shutdown pin, voltage in, ground voltage out. So your voltage in, as I said, 18 volts down to 5 volts, and it'll have a constant output of 12 volts. So step up, step down, as it says. So they're about $4. Bought 3 of them and soldered the pins on, and then just put a little bit of heat shrink over the top of it, and just saves your camera. So that'll have that on it, and the on-screen display, of course, which can take up to your 4 cell. So the whole idea is to put a 4 cell here, which is your 16.8 battery, and you'll always be supplying 12 volt out to your camera. The last thing is we've got one of these, a lost plane alarm. These, I think it was about $6 or something like that, from HobbyKing. It's strapped in there, not the prettiest of fits, but you know, anyway. But it's got a little pot on the back here, and you can adjust the pot for the sensitivity or the pitch, for the pitch of the buzzer. So you can have it either clicking or a normal pitch or a high pitch tone coming out of it. So the idea is, if you're flying along and gets out of range and you lose it and it drops out the sky, turn your radio off, and this thing starts buzzing, provided you haven't lost your main battery underneath. And people, this will be up flying around on the weekend, all good. So thanks for watching.